For now, you've exhausted all possible moves. End your turn using the end turn button. Alright. End turn. Their turn. Oh no. He missed. Alright, our turn. Now move your crew closer to the volunteers. Once you move crew members close enough to an opponent, you can use their abilities to defeat the opponent. Whenever you prepare to use an ability, you can preview its effects. Here's an overview of the information provided. 1 is the percentage chance the ability will hit or miss. 2 is a preview of the amount of spirit damage the ability will do. 3 is a preview of how the ability will change the target's emotion. Different emotions have different effects. 4 is a preview of how the ability will affect the target's vibe. The positivity or negativity of the target's vibe determines if he will get positive or negative emotions. Move crew members close enough to the volunteers so you can make them use their abilities. So we're going to move you here. Let us attack. You just dealt damage to the opponent's spirit through a physical attack. Don't worry. During regular play, you can also overcome unfortunate dispositions through means other than just violence. But for now, defeat these enemies by assaulting their spirits. Alright, attack! You have dominated your opponent's results. It was an aggressive victory. An encounter in Renowned Explorers is very different from what you might be used to see from a tactical game. You'll be able to solve encounters not only through aggressive violence, but also through devious bullying and friendly diplomacy. So let's go... That's the basics. Let's do attitudes. Welcome back, Dragoon. Sometimes Twitch is twitchy. I really have no control over that. If you know how to use your abilities to win an encounter, the next step is to look at your attitude. As mentioned before, there's more than one way to win an encounter. Here you'll learn about different attitudes: friendly, devious, and aggressive. So, for friendly, you'll be amazing. For devious, you'll be okay. And for aggressive, you'll be a dummy. In Renowned Explorers, you won't only enter the encounter to do battle. This is also where diplomacy and bullying takes place. Your crew can resolve this encounter with 3 different attitudes. Resolving an encounter with a different attitude affects the course of the game and your rewards. The outcome UI in the top left shows you what consequences are for having dominant attitude in an encounter. Let's take a look. So, we'll be amazing, we'll be okay, or we'll be a dummy. Not getting any vibes here is currently... Their current attitude is aggressive, but aggressive defeats friendly, friendly defeats devious, devious defeats aggressive. So, that's good to know. As you've seen, you want to avoid finishing this encounter with an aggressive attitude. Bad consequences are marked with a red skull, while positive consequences are marked with a green cross. You want to be either friendly or devious. Now, how do we act upon those different attitudes? To solve an encounter with a certain attitude, your crew members have different abilities. In their ability tooltip, you can see what attitudes they have. You'll notice that the first ability is always aggressive, the second always devious, and the third always friendly. Take a look at the tooltips of your abilities to see their attitudes. Alright. So, we've got many things. So, let us see. If I click on them, this guy is tough and capable of taking aggressive hits. Immediately responds to your attitude. Devious has a 100% chance to hit. Target becomes terrified if it is a negative. Target becomes 80% chance to hit. Target becomes confident if it's positive. Can heal an ally's spirit by 30%. So this is target becomes enraged, confident, and saddened. Okay. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. I found the ability's attitude. Using an ability on an opponent influences which attitude you'll end with. Attacking makes you aggressive, terrifying makes you devious, etc. Try out an ability on an opponent and take note how it changes the outcome UI on the top left. Damage the opponent's spirit with an ability and take note. Okay, so we're gonna try to be friendly. Yeah! If you look at the outcome UI, you see the bar corresponding with your attitude filled up. Every ability you do influences the outcome. For example, aggressive abilities count heavier than others, and defeating an important boss with a certain attitude counts even heavier. The rest is up to you to find out. Now you know how to get a certain attitude, however, it's not all there is to choosing the right ability. What you can do effectively depends on your crew. Aggressive abilities get stronger with high attack. Friendly and devious abilities get stronger with high speech. Aside from your crew, your opponent also has strengths and weaknesses. For example, wolves won't really care if you're nice to them. On the other hand, some people are more easily hurt with words. Take note of the opponent's armor and speech defense. It will reveal what its weaknesses are. You can inspect an opponent by left-clicking on them. So, they have 100% armor and -% grit, and speech defense 0. Okay. I guess that's all I can do. So, armor is base 20. He's got a buff, an item, and a perk, but his mood is causing a negative. He does have some speech defense. She also has a negative because of mood. Lots of grit, no speech defense. He has lots of, a fair amount of speech defense, but armor is crap. Grit is decent, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I inspected my opponent. If you looked at the opponent armored volunteer, you might have seen that he has high armor and that aggressive abilities won't do well. These situations can change your common tactics or make certain attitudes harder to achieve. To summarize attitudes, ending with different attitudes have different consequences and rewards. Your crew can be good or bad at certain attitudes. Opponents have different strengths and weaknesses. You'll need to balance out strength and rewards. Finish the encounter in your preferred attitude, but remember the consequences. Okay. It's their turn. Everyone's nice.
Hey!
Oh, he fumbled.
Hey!
He also fumbled. That's fine. Can I not target you? You made the volunteer confident and he ran away. You can also do things. Da-da-da-da! Friendly victory! Your friendly approach has proven its worth. Results... I'm sure there would be more down here, except this is just the tutorial. Alright, we can now begin the game. That was the tutorial. So we can go to 2 different spots, but our goal is to find the longship. Where is the longship? Apparently it's around here somewhere. Investigate the marked longship. You need to visit 4 more nodes on this expedition to start the campfire. Alright, well. We've got 3 symbols here. This costs 1 supply. There is status. Your crew can be improved here. And there's a wits challenge. A tactician, beguiler, or quick thinker might find useful. Maybe useful. Versus this one where there is gold. And there might be an encounter here. I think we're going to go here first because we can get to here next. It doesn't have... It has one other route that we can't see yet. So let's go here. The crew arrives at an open theater. There are some villagers... where some villagers are going to perform a piece about the Vikings. The director approaches you. One of our actors is sick... and the stand-in is not very talented. Maybe it would be fun if one of you played the Viking Jarl. It'd be great for the people to see a new face. So, Victor playing the part has a 50% chance to succeed. Philippe has a 45% chance to succeed, and Molly has a 31% chance to succeed. He would get +5 speech on this expedition. 2 campaign tokens, 2 gold token, and possibly an extra gold token. He gets campaign gold and a possible bonus study token. And she would just get... So Victor or Philippe are our best bets, Victor being 5% more likely. Or we could just decline and get just 1 campaign token, period. But this would get us 2 campaign tokens and 2 gold tokens. 10% from base chance, 25% from speech power, 15% because this crew member has a fancy beard from Beguiler. Oh no, just from fancy beard, neither of them have Beguiler. I see. Alright, Victor will play the parts. Let's see if we can get that 50-50. No, they're saying Victor does have a fancy beard, and that's what got him the part. Victor seems to be an accomplished actor. No lines were fumbled, and the part of the Viking chieftain was portrayed with conviction. It also gives Victor a boost to speech for this expedition. The crew leaves behind a bedazzled crowd who are now clamoring for your autographs. So we get all the bonuses. Look at that. Beautiful. So those are all our tokens. Each token will give us an amount of gold, and tokens also give an amount of renown. So that's what we do, is we collect tokens. So we can go here. It costs us a supply, but it was a cultural challenge. A diplomat or an archaeologist may be useful. Or we can go here and get more gold. And there might be an encounter there. We don't really have a diplomat or an archaeologist. So this cultural challenge may be very difficult for us. This encounter here might be better. Go for the loot. Cultural challenge or encounter is really the choice. I'm gonna go for the encounter. You encounter 2 rude men. Heh, look at these wimps. I bet we could wipe them out easily. They're not even worth fighting. These devious gentlemen are not leaving you alone. So, defeating them in a devious manner will give us extra stuff. We would like to do the devious route. Easy to influence with speech. Okay. So, I'm gonna have you come up here. Friendly abilities will have extra power. I made him sad. I made him scared. Nice. So that's the end of that turn. It's their turn. Alright. So. He's enraged. And runs off. We hurt his feelings, and he runs off. You broke your opponent's minds. We get 3 tokens, encounter tokens, and resolved a conflict devious only lasts for this expedition. So Molly got +5 grit and +2 speech power in the process. So she got extra. Ha! You gave them a dose of their own medicine. That makes 2 suckers that will have nightmares for Philippe's destructive words. The crew proceeds with the expedition. We got gold. We're in trouble. We're aggressive and devious beats aggressive. 3 suckers. There were 3 enemies. Yeah, but the story is that there's two rude guys. So it's 2 rude guys and their friend. Give me just a moment. I thought I had turned... we can do this one now. Where is... this? I need to turn that off. Alright. There we go. That will stop everything moving around when I move my mouse. Okay, so we have a wits challenge for a tactician, beguiler, or quick thinker. We do have a tactician. Click on the portrait to choose an upgrade. Ah, we have an upgrade, so we can give him tactician, or we can give him diplomat perk. Ooh. 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 Because he already has tactician, so we might think diplomat, just so that we have more traits on him to make use of. Yeah, I'm gonna go with diplomat. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. And she already has the increased grit. Okay. So we needed a diplomat for this cultural challenge. We also have a wits challenge for a tactician, which Victor is. We also have status up, which status tokens. So do we try to get as many of these dots as possible? We have 6 supplies out of 8 still left. We can't get to everywhere. Yeah, it's another option. Otherwise, we're just like tripling down on tactician. Which he already has 2 tactician traits, so having him have a little bit more diversity would be good. To get deeper in, we absolutely can. Status or wits challenge? We have a tactician, so Victor would be very useful here in the wits challenge. I think I'm gonna go with the wits challenge. Welcome back, Dragoon. Lovely to see you. Let's go. Sometimes your crew finds opportunities to promote itself shamelessly in the eye of the locals to gain status. However, say something offensive or make a wrong move and no one will like you. Whose turn is it for social duties? So as you can see, Victor has the highest percentage. Victor boasts about your adventures to come, which will gain campaign and bonus money. This is campaign and bonus study, but he has the lowest percentage chance. Your crew's just modest and nice. Or we can just get 1 campaign, but that's 31% here. Because they're all a bunch of Muppets. So we can either attempt to get extra campaign and money tokens, or we can just take the 1 campaign and move on. Like, it's a guaranteed 1 campaign token. Or a 30% chance for more. What do you think, chat? What do you think? And then ask where the tactician bonus comes into this. Speech power, I think. It might be that we don't have the correct tactician perk to help with this, is the problem. Alright, we'll just play it safe then. Everyone was polite and modest. The locals took notice of you, earning you some status. They also noted you were quite boring for adventurers. We haven't gotten any research tokens yet. Sort of. Like, it's an interesting thing. We're gonna go try to get some research. On your way to finding the Viking longboat, the crew comes across a runestone. It's not particularly impressive or well-preserved one, but it's still worth studying. So it gets us 2 study tokens. Which means we can start a campfire and tell a campfire story, or we can go to this status that requires no supplies. This one will get us supplies, but costs supplies to get there. I'm gonna go here and get some status. Let's see what goes on. Oh, there's the longboat. Okay. The crew comes across some local Icelandic aldermen. When chit-chatting about the weather, Victor mentions the search for the Viking longboat. The aldermen are ecstatic. A Viking ship on our beautiful island? Iceland is so full of surprises. We'll make sure to spread the word. You're welcome. You part ways, but not before Victor manages to insult Iceland. The harsh weather, the small towns, and how can someone live somewhere where the sun only shines 3 hours a day? No, Victor knows that France is superior. It takes some apologizing from Molly to ease the tension. Really, dude? We still have supplies. We can still get to places. Let's see what telling a campfire story does. Pick a campfire story to tell. The crew is gathered around a special campfire where stories are told and even created. You can pick one story every expedition from your hand to upgrade and transform your crew. Finish the game of Renowned Explorers to unlock more campfire stories. Cool. So, do we pick the resolve story, the money story, the collect story, the campaign story, or the study story? I think the resolve story would probably be good for us. Having more resolve is going to help us in the long run. But we can select whether you want to keep this campfire story in your hand for your next campfire or discard it to make room for new ones. So I actually don't think I want to discard any of these. They're all fine. But shall we try the resolve story, guys? Or did you prefer more money, more campaign, or more study? Collect, campaign, study, resolve. You guys tell me. I could do a poll, but I think just you guys telling me would be for the best. What do we think, chat? Lurkers, feel free to join in if you'd like, but it's always optional to be in my chat. Lurkers are loving life here on chat, on Twitch, so feel free to lurk away. I appreciate you being here all the same. I'm gonna go for the resolve. The higher the resolve, the more things we can mess up. The crew spends the night opening up and sharing stories about their pasts. Everyone is a little bit anxious to show vulnerability at first, but everyone reacts very supportively. In the end, they all feel a little bit closer to each other. The night has strengthened the crew's resolve. So that gives us 4 resolve. Alright, we can go directly to this, but I actually kind of want to see how far we can get. So long as we stay in the circle around the ship, we should be able to get to any of the options. So, let's go here. Normally you wouldn't be so excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown with vegetables and even some fruit trees. You take some time to restock your supplies. Ooh, back to 6. This will give us a status and a counter. Let's go. 2 villagers keep following you and annoying you with well-intended questions. Wow, you come from all over the world? Wow, you've been to London? Wow, you like Brussels sprouts? Wow. These friendly gentlemen need to be convinced to stop following you. Alright. So we will get good things if we are friendly to them. Let's be friendly. Well, that was easy. not quite vanquished, but we're good.
Da da da. Ho ho ho.
That's the end of our turn.
Ho ho.
Oh, he fumbled. Poor man.
Ho ho. Ho ho ho.
All right. And we win. Your friendly approach has proven its worth. We got 3 encounter tokens, and Philip actually got a little bit of a boost. He gets +5 speech defense and +2 speech power for the rest of this journey. In a kind but firm manner, you explain to them that you have to leave now. Once Victor gives them some foreign candy, they thank you wholeheartedly and go away. The crew proceeds on their expedition. So more campaign encounter tokens and some level ups. Level up, level up. So we can give him more engineering or we can give him more rogue. And honestly, I'm going to give him more engineering because she's also a rogue. So let's get him able to pilot things. Now he has amnesia shots. Fun. Alright, and then Molly can get athlete or rogue. I'm gonna go with rogue. I'm guessing that the plus resolve option is intended as a sort of healing. Yeah. It sort of is. When you run out of resolve, you lose, so that's why I kind of wanted to get more resolve early on. I'm gonna make her go full rogue. She has flank and shank now, which is very aggressive. Alright. What do we have over here? There's something odd here. Ooh. Intriguing. Let's go. Your crew finds a great place to set up camp and rest a little. Your mixed crew keeps itself busy by doing all the things they love. Philip looks around curiously while Molly writes in a little notebook. Your crew has well-balanced skills and interests. A balanced bunch. At night, everyone sits around the campfire. They tell all kinds of stories. The stories were interesting and exciting, but the best story was told by Victor, Philippe, or Molly. Philippe really hasn't had, like, a starring role in this. Victor has done some really great stuff. Molly has had some great moments. I think we should have the best story told by Philippe. Victor, naturally, for he is the best, and French, which is the same thing. You're funny. Oh, alright, chat. Weigh in. Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll. Alright, new poll. It's gonna be a short poll, so feel free, chat, to get your votes in now. You can battle it out with points if you'd like to, but please, please, please put your vote. It's at the top of the chat box. Whether you're on PC or whether you're on cell phone or tablet, same, it's always at the top of the chat. So just click on that, click on your vote, and feel free to jump in on things. You don't have to go with my decision, you can go with whatever you decide, because we've got 3 great characters here. And time is nearing an end. So, I hope you guys enjoy the poll. Last chance to get your vote in now. Feel free. And lurkers, I love you. You are welcome to join in on this too. Alright, time is up. And it looks like Philippe has won by a landslide. Congrats, chat. You picked my result. I don't know why, but you did. Thank you for being lovely. Alright, the best story was told by Philippe. Philippe told a scary story about a group of teen explorers stuck in a Scottish Highlands manor. The crew was absolutely terrified. Philippe is the crew's storyteller. After a remarkably good night of sleep, the crew is ready to continue, and they're happy that they got to know each other better. They really know who to go to if they want to hear a good story. Philippe. I don't know what that actually does, but here we go. More status, please. While scouting the area, a goofy-looking man comes running up to you. Are you by chance the renowned explorers? You see, I'm kind of a big deal here, and I would love to travel with them and be a part of their entourage. You know, to see the world? Why, yes, we are the renowned explorers, and we could surely use you on board. The man is very happy. I can't wait! I promise to make your campaigns more effective. They rush to your airship, a strange figure, but you're sure he'll come in useful. A lobbyist joins our entourage. Congrats to us. We gained many things. Alright, we still have some stuff here, so let us get more status. Shoot him unless he's offering to be a porter, because otherwise I'm sure he's going to stab us in the back on the way home and steal the loot. He's a lobbyist, he could do anything. You descend a hill and walk past a magnificent grave. You read the stone. Here lies Bjornwulf of Mercia, king of Mercia. Under his reign, the Abbey of St. Peter was rebuilt. Bjornwulf met his end at the hands of King Egbert's army in 826 AD. May St. Peter watch over his soul. The grave of an old king, always an honor. Alright. We have 2 supplies left, so we do not have enough supplies to get back here if we should go any further. Yes, he'll sell us out to somebody else and they'll do it. Absolutely. So I don't want to run out of supplies. We're just gonna finally go to the end here. Alright, here we go. Time to get to an encounter. The Viking boat must be nearby. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue later, or are you ready to go? Onwards! The crew searches the hills and dales thoroughly until you spot it in the distance. An intact Viking boat. The crew rushes towards this amazing find. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned Explorers Society. The crew is stopped by a familiar face. The French explorer Revelu, #1 in the most promising explorers ranking. He laughs. Thank you, amateur. How very lucky you are to find this fine Viking boat, just after me. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need this treasure to affirm my #1 position. Your help will not be forgotten. Well, maybe. Explain that this is your treasure. Revelu continues. Most unfortunate. Maybe you should talk to my most intelligent and diplomatic scientist, Lady Cassandra Shafik. I'm positive that she'll handle this situation with utmost respect while I take the vessel. Hey, wait a minute. Before Victor can stop Revelu, his crew scientist Cassandra steps forward. Hello, fellow renowned explorers. Why such a hurry, no? Let's discuss this matter at an easy, civilized pace, yes? She's not letting you pass. Defend yourselves! Oh boy. So, friendly, diplomatic is the way to go. Devious. She'll appreciate that we don't resort to violence, and aggressive is not the way to go. Oh boy. Well then. Let's go. You now can no longer move. Let's see, you have amnesia shot. Attitude uncertain. Ability, only the first target in line is affected. Adds a debuff that gives the target negative things. Remove 1 point from attitudes opposing the current one. This ability does not increase aggro of the affected movements. Or we can friendly somebody. Ooh. I think he's gonna go over here and friendly this guy. Gotcha. Alright, so the only person who has movement left is her. And she only has an aggressive thing. So let's get her over here. So she can friendly up this guy. Alright, that's our turn. We are down to 3 opponents. That's not bad.
Hey. Whoa.
Okay, it's our turn. You can't get close enough. But I'm still gonna move you. Yeah, because you can definitely handle this guy. So that you're done. She... Alright. So we only have her left. Her speech defense is down, but we're just gonna have to live with that. Alright. Let me...
Uh-huh.
We can get here, though.
Uh-huh.
And you can't get there, but can I get this? Gotcha. Cassandra is pleased with your diplomatic approach, so we did get the best result possible, and he's been upgraded again. Nice. Friendly victory it is. Cassandra is really pleased with your approach. Oh my, I haven't seen such well-mannered Rickies in a while, yes? I will be rooting for your success. Please have this treasure map, yes? It's a small thing, but you might be able to use it. Goodbye, kind explorers. Because we were well-mannered, we got a treasure map, and all crew members gain speech permanently, as well as 2 campaign tokens. You're left with the cryptic treasure map. Its meaning is pretty cryptic. Everyone takes a look. The treasure map is passed around. After investigating it, the crew states their interpretations of the treasure map. It points to another Viking antiquity site nearby. So 33% chances to gain the leprechaun, the Viking drinking horn, or the Ulfburnt sword. 13 chance, or 75% chance on the sword. Treasure is buried deep underground far away from here, or it points to a difficult to reach area. So this is an even chance for any of the 3. This is a 75% chance for the sword and a 75% chance for the leprechaun. What do we think? Philip, Victor, or Molly? Philip, Victor, or Molly? Molly, because why not? Okay. Anybody else have an opinion on this? Feel free to jump in, chat. Philip, Victor, or Molly? Well, it's Philippe, but yeah. It's pretty cryptic. It is. I believe the question mark above the random rewards is how many tokens you'll be getting. It's a leprechaun, good odds, but then we can chase it for lots of gold. Bramble, your context doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of whether we choose 33% chance across the board for the random rewards, the 75% chance for the sword of the 3 rewards, or the 75% chance of the leprechaun of the 3 rewards. So, go for leprechaun? Okay. Molly it is. Welcome back, Dragoon. The crew looks around carefully, tracking ancient footsteps and following the treasure map for hours. The crew finds some valuables, but nothing else. Just when the crew is about to yield, Molly's idea pays off. A new treasure. Fantastic! So collect tokens. And we got the leprechaun. 75 renown and 1 insight. So an amazingly bright emerald amulet for good fortune. The game recommends that we take +1 campaign at the end of each expedition for each level of Beguiler in our crew, but we have 3 campaign, 3 study, some amount of status from a secret, the recommendation, or +1 campaign at the end of each expedition for each level of diplomat in our crew. So we can choose what bonus the leprechaun gives us from here forth. So campaign tokens give us status, which also gives us a small amount of renown. Study tokens gives us research, which also gives us a small amount of renown. The status from a secret, the second option, gives us more status, but instead of 3 times campaign's usual status. Having a +1 campaign token for each expedition end is really useful, and it's just really a matter of whether or not we want to always have a beguiler in our crew or always have a diplomat in our crew. The tokens bug you. I mean, it's just the way it is. I decided to try a different style of game that still kind of has story as its theme, because I love games that's story, but I don't remember when this game came out, but it's been a while since I played. I do love me a beguiler. I'm gonna go with a beguiler. I'm gonna go with the recommended. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat your rival. Now it's personal. Back to London. So, we were a pretty friendly crew. We did get the leprechaun. And now it's going to add up all of our actual resources from our tokens. So we gathered a bit, and onward we go. Small discoveries. Interesting finds from some inspiring upstart explorers. Exotic location uncovered in the Icelandic Isles by promising explorer Victor Signac. Explorers Society board members are excited at the progress of this dashing diplomat. So here is Matthew's score. We are at 9th place with a small score, and we would like to become the most renowned explorer. So onward we go. A magnificent job. The Board of Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by your exploration skills in the Highlands. For this achievement, Chairman Pinkerton gives you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. We're gonna do the world map tutorial, because it gives us a treasure. Get 30% off El Vigilante's branded canned dog food. So we have +2 to our supplies capacity and extra renown and insight. Pinkerton tells you, we're pleased that you're aiming to become the #1 explorer. However, I wonder if you can beat the already successful Rivelu. We hope that you will uncover many secrets in your endeavors. The Society has many leads as to where secrets may lie in wait. You can do 4 more expeditions before the most renowned explorer is elected, so make them count. Gather your thoughts to determine your course of action. Spend research on unlocking technologies. Exchange your insight for other resources in a city. Spend your status to acquire an entourage. Spend gold in shops. And go on more prestigious expeditions and repeat until you beat the French clown. That seems to be all you need to do to become the world's most renowned explorer. Time to prepare for our next adventure. Attention explorer, having trouble figuring out what to do next? Click on the reference guide for a quick reminder of your options. So, we got places we can go. London lecturing jobs available, Paris campaign, Berlin University, item shop, entourage, and Madrid and Stockholm. We also have research to spend. So, we can unlock observations or unlock history. Let's see here. Choose this field if you want to advance through research faster. Starting this project will unlock 1 crew member can learn 1 naturalist, engineer, or archaeologist perk of choice. Completing all research in this project will unlock renown from gold status or research. So you get more renown for those tokens. Unlocking history if you want to make the most of your actions in cities. Upgrading the entourage hall costs less status. Completing all research in this project will unlock gaining 15 renown whenever you acquire a helper entourage. We don't have any ability to unlock more. So do we want more advanced through research faster, or do we want to make more of our actions in cities? What do you think, chat? Research is good. Anybody else want to weigh in on this decision? Observations it is. The focus on observation to unravel the puzzles of this world is the most important idea of modern science. The crew has the opportunity to specialize 1 crew member in any of the sciences. Which crew member will gain a naturalist, engineer, or archaeologist perk? Philippe is kind of our scientist. He's already got engineering perks. We could... Molly has gone full rogue, but we could expand her into gaining a science perk. Victor is kind of... he's our tactician. He's our tactician with a bit of a speech perk, so... I'm gonna go with Philip. I think we're gonna specialize him in that way. Yeah. Philippe has to study hard to earn a scientist skill, but is determined to become an expert. What kind of perk will Philippe learn? So we could give him... We could specialize him as an engineer. Or we could give him a different perk for generalization, just to have more perks on hand. I'm gonna go with engineer, though. see. Steam engines, advanced tools, combustion, automata, or tinkerer. We get to pick. Kind of think advanced tools would be good. Tinkerer I would also accept. What do we think, chat? No one has any thoughts? Alright. I guess it's left to me to make decisions. You're mean, chat. You're very mean, but I get it. Lots of you are busy. Advanced tools it is. Alright. Next research costs 15. Okay. We don't have enough research to buy anything more. Let's see here. Let's see what items we can get from a shop. So, compass. Resist damage taken from enraged speeches. Navigation perk. Let's see. Decent gloves. Decent book. Decent armor. Decent memento. And decent boots. Okay. So... we only have 354 gold, so we have to be kind of careful here. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna buy him a decent book. Might as well just sell it all and figure it out from there. For scouts only. Is Molly a scout? I think she is. So... let's do that, and this, and that. There. And then he already has this. There. That's it. That's what we can buy. Let's check out Entourage. Alright, so we already have a lobbyist. So lobbyist gives us better status from campaigns. Merchants gives us more gold. And students give us more research. We're low on research, so I'm gonna grab... Well, what's in Madrid? I see. More things. Let's see, journalists, more status from encounters. Traders give us more gold from encounters. It's basically the same. Is there a price difference? Lobbyist 90, merchant 40, student 100. Lobbyist 90, merchant 40, student 100. Okay, no. So, we definitely need one of those. And we can get specialists, too. Extra study if you resolve an encounter friendly. There's specialists over here. They're more expensive. Let's see. I think we're gonna skip these ones because I don't think we have a level 4 anybody yet. Okay. I'm gonna get Hannah. I'm gonna get Hannah. I'm also going to attempt to get a merchant. I can get either a trader or a journalist. Journalist it is. Alright. There we go. Can I go back to the world map? Thank you. Alright, so... Gold jobs... let's see, campaign jobs or research jobs. Now we just have to go choose... Yeah. Let's see here. We do have insight performing jobs. So I think we need to do some research jobs. Performing a job costs an insight. Select a crew member to perform the job. 12 to 18, 18 to 27. Yeah, I know. Research away, my dude. That's fabulous. Okay. So now we can do... Student joins your entourage for 2 insight. I think we're gonna do research explorers first on this one. Because that will give us more study to do more of these. Yeah. Alright, we could do another research job. Let's see here. 39 to 60. Oh, wow. 40 to 57, but also status and renown. Yeah, I think he's gonna lecture. Okay, we're out of insight, so we can do no more jobs. but we're up to 230 renown now. That really did boost us. Okay. That's the news. So we're still 9th, but we're closer to 8th now. We're getting extras on a lot of stuff. So we have a higher capacity for things. We also have 6 resolve, so yeah, that's pretty good. I am, however, gonna lower this a bit because that was a bit loud. All right, here's our crew. We're on our way. Let's go to our next expedition. So we have already been to the Icelandic Isles. We could go to a Hungarian fort, a Mali mystery, or a Caribbean island. Hungary, Mali, or the Caribbean? Where do we want to go next? Europe, Africa, or America? North America. What do we think, chat? Where are we headed to next? Mali? You want to go to Mali? Headed to Africa? Hungary. I got a vote for Hungary and a vote for Mali. Who wants to be my tiebreaker? Weigh in. It's closer. I don't think closer matters, really. We're always going to run into our rival. That's kind of the setup for this, is that our rival is going to try and poach whatever it is that we're after. So it doesn't matter where we go. He is going to be hot on our tail, if not slightly ahead of us. We just have to do things as thoroughly as possible to get as much as we can get to boost ourselves further, to get ourselves higher up on the rankings. So, Hungary, Mali, Caribbean islands. I got a vote for Mali and a vote for Hungary, and I am the ultimate tiebreaker, but I would love it if chat would weigh in. I know that many of you are just lurking about, and I appreciate your support regardless, but if you want to jump in, chat, you're welcome. Well, I'm gonna go with Hungary. I've just decided. Lady Vaduva, the treasurer of the renowned explorers, has notified you of a forgotten fort. It used to be a secret alchemy lab in the Middle Ages. There must be something amazing to discover around these forgotten places. Being devious might help. Expect tactician, archaeologist, quick thinker, and diplomat challenges, as well as plenty of status. We have tactician and a little bit of diplomat. This could be difficult for us. What does the Mali mystery have? You're up for a unique chance to explore the inland in search of a mysterious witch doctor. These areas are full of good-spirited villagers, and devious hyenas with a friendly approach might help. Expect plenty of rogue, athlete, and beguiler challenges. You might find a lot of gold. And then the Caribbean island is... The once fierce Dutch pirate Roche disappeared many years ago after burying his pirate treasure. Monkeys and smugglers will oppose you, and an aggressive approach could make it easier. Bring a naturalist, engineer, or survivalist. There's a lot to study for research. Yeah, we're gonna try the hard one. Let's go. To Hungary! The Hungarian forest, with the details provided by Lady Vaduva, you must be able to find the secret fort, which used to be an alchemy laboratory. You enter the forest, there's no time to lose. So there is our ultimate goal. And this is where we can start. So here we can get status, gold, a cultural challenge, and supplies. Here, research a cultural challenge, and treasure. It's gonna be vampires, yes. So, diplomat or archaeologist will be useful on either side, but do we want to run after status and gold, or do we want more research? I mean, we can go to both, but I'm gonna go for research first. Let's go. While walking through the gloomy forest, you see something sticking out of the ground. At the same time, the air fills with the foul smell. Find out where this strange odor comes from and gain research. 17% chance, no thank you. 7% chance, even worse. Or 66% chance with bonus study tokens. Or I don't have time for such nonsense. I don't know. 66% chance is pretty much in our favor. I think Philippe can pull this off. What do we think? Let's take a risk. All right, let's go. Ooh, that was close, but we did it. After some digging, Philippe finds a flask containing a quaint liquid. An alchemist must have dropped it. Philippe handles the flask with caution. It probably contains something unearthly. So we definitely got 5 research there, which is really great. And we got the alchemist's flask. So it contains a mysterious liquid with a penetrating fragrance. We could get 2 secrets, which is recommended, or 8 campaign, which is status. Secrets can gain us anything. This is a guaranteed 8 campaign tokens, or 2 secret tokens that could give us a variety of things. This is the recommended one, but we still get renown and insight. Secrets? Dragoon wants secrets. It is the recommended one, so I'm gonna go secrets. Ah, they give us much better status and research than just campaign tokens. Ooh. Alright, we can get supplies over here and gold. Goes to status. We could go this way still and try another cultural challenge, which we lucked out on. This is a nature challenge. This is a cultural challenge. We also have just a spot that will cost us supplies and a spot that gives us status. You know, we didn't do too badly in that cultural challenge, so why don't we go to the other cultural challenge and see what we can do. Also, it might give us more supplies, so that would be helpful. The Mustachios Woodland Explorers. They are pretty respected in Hungary, Russia, and the Ottoman Empire. They say they're looking for the sinking cathedral. Victor considers who should go parley with them. Well, not Molly. 28% chance. Philippe has 49% chance. She gives bonus money. He gives bonus study. This is bonus money, but a 75% chance for pleasantries because of his diplomat skill and fancy mustache. She has no mustache. I think Victor is probably the way to go. We're gonna get some extra money. Let's go, Victor. Let's go, Victor. Whew, that was close. The mustachioed woodland explorers are impressed with Victor's courtesy. You are all a well-mannered bunch, and to boot, some of you even have splendid mustaches yourself. How could we not like you? Please accept our supplies and gifts. We will now continue our search for the sinking cathedral. Delightful. Nice. And we're back up to full supplies. That's nice. Yeah, look at this. 13 to 20 status per campaign token. 62 to 93 status per secret token. Heck yeah. That was good. Okay, more research over there. More gold here. This just will allow us to cross back over out of reach their status over here. I kind of want to follow the research, to be honest. Research will do us such good favors in the long run. Let's go here. We got so much supplies. We're good. The peculiar properties of the swamp inspire Philippe to jot down some research questions. Yes. Alright, this is nature challenge. This is another cultural challenge with research opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the research. We're pretty good on supplies for the moment. Huh. Another one of those churches. It seems that an important religious building was built nearby. A little more research wouldn't hurt. Well, we know where Philippe comes in. Because he's a scientist. Yeah. Scientist. All the way. 66% chance. Look at all that research. Let's go. You want me to try Victor? He's got a 17% chance. That's not gonna go over well. Molly's even worse. Maybe it was a cathedral? I've heard of one in the area. Yeah, I think this is where the Mustachio Men were trying to find. We found it first. We're gonna study it. No, 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 no. Whew. Here we go. We did it. The study is successful. So much study. Look at all that study. Research, research. It's the way to go. Alright, another cultural challenge. This has something odd here, but it has an encounter. This is just gold. I don't know. What do we think? Ah, yes. Victor was for the mustache encounter. Yeah, he had the highest. All right, cultural challenge or encounter. We can technically do both. Which one do we want to do first? I'm gonna follow the research. I mean, I suppose we could go after the supplies, too. Try to get some research. I'm gonna go for supplies, and then I'm gonna go research, cultural challenge, and then encounter. I think that is for the best. This seems to be like a fruitful part of the swamp. Maybe a survivalist could find something useful. Molly will scout the place. She is a scout. She does have a survivalist trait from her compass. Come on, Molly. No, 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 no. Oh, Molly doesn't find anything. Well, that was a waste. Hello. We found... Huh, another of those churches. Seems that an important religious building was built nearby. Well, Philippe, let's go. Heck yeah, easy. So much study. Why not? Let's go. We still got plenty. Holy cow. Jackpot. What an amazing find! The sunken cathedral. This beauty has been lost for centuries. The inside is magnificent. The crew doesn't know where to look first. Maybe it's best if someone leads an archaeological study. Okay, Philippe, let's go. Yeah, no problem. Philippe finds out exactly when the cathedral was built and when it started to sink. More interestingly, it's said to have been cursed by its last bishop. In his words, the cathedral is meant to sink entirely without removing anything. So be the will of God, he said. What a discovery. While scouting alone, Molly finds something awe-inspiring. It's the Savior of Hungary, a statue given by Pope Pius II. The atmosphere is heavy. Do we take the Savior of Hungary, or do we leave it because the place is cursed? How greedy do we want to get? To greed or not to greed, that is the question of the day. Does Molly take the statue? Or do we leave it because it's supposed to sync with this place? What do we think, chat? How close are we to the end? If there's a curse, how long will it apply? We're pretty close to the end. Like, I can't show you the map because we're stuck in this, story. But we're like 2, maybe 3 dots away. We've got 5 supplies. We're gonna be fine for the most part. If so, take it. Yeah, 1 or 2 moves, we got it. 3 is sounding risky. Well, I mean, no risk, no reward. High risk, high reward. We will get 4 study, 2 campaign, and a question mark, question mark, question mark, or 4 study and 4 campaign. That's the difference. But the more renown we get from taking interesting objects of renown... Yeah, the question mark is the statue and the curse. But the more renown we get, the higher in the rankings we go. So, take it in beeline? Alright, we take it. We're balling. The Savior of Hungary gives us 100 renown and 2 insight, which is fantastic. Now, we could do 8 campaign tokens. We could get status from a secret. We can get +1 encounter tokens at the end of each expedition for every level of diplomat in our crew or every level of archaeologist in our crew. We do have a thing of diplomat. So I'm thinking the recommended would probably be for the best. Molly is very happy with the find and returns to the rest of the crew. Suddenly, the cathedral starts sinking a lot faster. Everything is being consumed by the ground. The crew starts running. The crew looks behind and sees the cathedral disappear. Maybe the curse is real? We have the opportunity to... Yeah, see, like, I believe we're like 1, 2, 3 away from here. Yeah. 3 away from our destination. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter where we go. But this one is unexplored. It doesn't say if there's anything more to it, but it is a purple dot, just like that was. So there's probably more here. This one is an encounter. Either way, there's a dot here that we can go to. We've got 5 supplies. We're okay. The most direct way possible. We've got 2 places that give us that. Like, an encounter or a purple dot. Encounter or purple dot. Or, like, we could even tell a campfire story. So, I'm gonna do that, actually. We don't have any encounter tokens so far, and we don't have that many collect tokens, which is gold. We have a ton of study, so we don't need this. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this. A heated debate takes place. Who was the fanciest philosopher in history? Victor makes a case for the orderly virtue ethics of Aristotle, but Philippe has no ear for his boring ideas. No, Philippe thinks highly of Voltaire. Not that he knows what Voltaire stood for, but Philippe has heard he is quite the charmer. Now that is fancy. So now we have encounter tokens. Cool. I'm gonna go here for the oddness. Let's go. You find a group of hunters. We're looking to hunt a vicious wild wolf known as the Beast. If you want our protection or help hunting him, you must show us what you're worth. Victor is tactically prepared. So we could show them what we've got. We could... All crew members gain tactically prepared for the encounter, or we could just continue exploring. I think we should try this. Victor is tactically prepared. Let's see how that affects the encounter. Let's go. Let's hunt wolves. So, the friendly encounter gives us the hunters want to help us, campaign tokens, and study tokens. The devious encounter just is not a good idea. And the aggressive encounter gives us 4 campaign tokens, and the hunters respect our strength. So friendly and aggressive are the way to go. I think being aggressive might be the way to go. Oh, right. No nearby targets for flank and shank. Oh, we must be flanking. That's fine. She can...
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So that's the end of the turn. Then the hunters will go. Ow. Ow. Now, we could decide to be friendly with the hunters. Or we could be aggressive. You get a bonus by being friendly? We do indeed. Let's move you up here. Attitude uncertain. We still got the aggressive victory, so... And, Victor gets +5 armor and +2 attack power from it. They're impressed by your strength. Maybe you can defeat the beast. Take this flare gun. It will scare off most of his pack. Their help will boost your, is a boost to your morale. You gain a flare gun to defend yourselves against the vicious wild wolf named the Beast. Alright. Well, there we go. Looks like you're going to do something useful here, but then the swamp suddenly starts dragging you down. It must be the curse of the sinking cathedral. The crew barely escapes. You should avoid stepping into the swamps. Alright, well... then we will go straight for our objective. The ruins over there must be the secret fort. Once you've finished exploring the ruins, the expedition will be over and you'll return to the overworld. Are you and your crew ready to continue? Onward, let us go to the fort. Right away, you're in for a nasty surprise. Cultists! Their leader seems to be a master alchemist herself. You come to disturb our secret occult fortress. You won't get past me. Here we go. So, friendly gives us study. Devious gives us nothing. Aggressive gives us encounter tokens. Ooh, okay. I attack you. Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Haja!
Alright, well that's the end of our turn, unfortunately. Ooh, he fumbled. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Character is stunned. Okay. Hurt you. You... I'm gonna go for him. Fumble, fumble. Yeah. Fumble, fumble. Oh, actually did damage. Okay. Gross. Okay. We need to get rid of you. Alright.
Swing!
We're working on it. Oh no, they got reinforcements. Unfortunate. Wow, we just lost a resolve for that attack. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Oh, I see. I have 2 people down. We may not survive this.
Wahey!
He's too far away. I can do nothing. She's down again.
Oh.
He's not quite down. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah!
Hey.
She can't flank and shank, which would be really great right now. He's too far away. Okay, that's okay. He's taking the least amount of damage from their attacks. This is gonna be a problem. That fumbled, okay. She's still up. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can't just take this one out.
Ada.
Not quite. Yeah, she's gonna go down. We have 2 resolve left.
Oh.
And if he goes down, we lose.
Oh. Whoa.
Full crew is down. Let us retry that encounter, shall we? Alright. They're being devious. Friendly disrupts devious. So.
Da da da. Swing.
Okay, so that... We're not quite... Okay, she's stunned for the round, but we're not quite out of the fight. Okay. So... We need... that. And then go here and aggressively kick his ass. Okay. She's stunned. Just fine. But they can back each other up now. Okay. You back up.
Wah-hey.
You come over here. You... We can get him back up, like, almost immediately.
Oh.
No worries, Dragoon.
Oh. Wah.
You will get him back up.
Wah-hey.
Fantastic. He is going to wreck your shit. She is going to wreck your shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Hate that. Fumble. Okay. Let's not get her back up. Okay. But I could hit all of these guys.
Ha ha. Ada.
And I can't get her up because they've blocked off that way.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm not sure I can finish this. This is on easy mode and I am having the struggle bus.
Oh. Wah. Oh.
Okay.
Wah-hey.
I can't get close enough to her. I need to be in like this square and I can't get close enough to her. We're not gonna make it out of this.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he's down again. Flux.
Oh.
Okay, you fumbled. Good, good, good. Okay. All you can do is get him up.
Wah-hey.
You are so close to dead. I can't can't quite get you dead. And she's still down. We have one resolve left, so if anyone goes down, we've lost again. Yep, resolve broken. Do we try again, chat? Do we think it's doable? Or do I start a new game? I was on easy mode and there was struggle, so clearly I am not a very good strategist. What do we think? What do we think? Chat, you guys tell me. What do we think? Retry or start a new game? Now that we have a better understanding of how the game works. Probably. I mean, it's the struggle bus. Like, this is how it go. Well, I'm gonna retry the encounter and see if we can't figure this out. We need that guy to die, like, as quick as possible. We can't even get to that guy.
Yeah!
Dead? Haja!
Let's try buffing the party, shall we?
Oh! Oh!
Aha!
Goodbye.
Hi-ya!
Oh, you're stunned. That's why.
Oh! Oh! Dead?
Hey! Ha!
Alright, and you can just take that guy out.
Haja!
Alright. That might be a little bit better.
Oh! Oh!
Good, good, good. Get rid of you.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
We can get him back up.
Oh. Oh.
Oof, that's close. Alright, we're gonna have to do some heals, y'all. Alright, you... Why can you not get him back up?
Uh-huh.
She can get him back up.
Wahey.
And he... heal you. Okay, you're gonna run away. You're gonna be a jerk. Don't like that. He's got the best defense against you guys, sort of. Okay. You get him back up.
Wahey.
Perfect. You... both of those guys. You... shank this jerk out of existence. Okay, okay. Better. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, and you're still out of range, so we're gonna do some heals.
Wahey.
You are also gonna do some heals.
Yay!
You are gonna take out this guy. Goodbye.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, 3 resolve left. And they're both stunned. I can do nothing this round. Thought I was getting on top of this.
Oh. Whoa.
Bad times. Do not take her out. Okay, you fumbled. Do not take her out. Fumble. So close. Okay. So, she gets him up.
Wahey.
He gets you up.
Wahey.
You keep her up. And that is the turn I had to do.
Oh. Wow.
Good fumble. Okay. So, one more round for this. Alright, you can take them out.
Yeah.
You can take this one out. I don't really know if that helped any, but it's what it is. There's only 2 of them on the board.
Oh, whoa.
Nope, there's 3 on the board. You can't do anything yet. So. Go away. Keep you up.
Hey!
Swing. Oh.
Okay. Death.
Yeah!
Okay, that's all the reinforcements. Hatch you up. Patch you up.
Away.
Make the bad guy come back to us. Okay, we got one more of those assholes. Okay.
Yeah!
Away.
Okay. More guys.
Oh.
Okay. Up.
Wahey.
Don't you dare go down. You're gonna go after her, that's okay.
Away.
Can I get you?
Hey! Ha!
Not good. Just survive this attack, please. Nope. Flux. Yep, nope, I can't. This is the struggle. We're on the struggle bus. Doesn't kill them quickly enough.
Haja!
Okay. You're dazed. That sucks. Yeah, she goes down.
Highway!
We just need to get this one off the board as fast as possible.
Oh! Wow!
Okay. Fumble. Okay, not as much damage. Good, good, good. Oh, you fumbled. Okay, that's a boon for us. And she's still up. Okay, 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 okay. So... Alright. We've almost got this one down. Can I go aggressive and take them out? Yes.
Haja!
You were the problem, child. So good. Okay. But we did it. Aw. Okay, it only took, what, 5 times? We did it! That sucked. You defeat those pesky cultists with force. Now you can explore the ruined fort at your own pace. As the crew looks around to find the alchemy lab, Molly feels a bit uneasy, slightly scared. Molly asks if Victor believes in alchemy and the powers of the occult. No, it's just a bunch of nonsense, or yes, there might be truth to the occult. So, for study, with a better chance of gaining the Secretum Sectorum, or more campaign with a better chance of getting the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, thank you, Trav. I don't know if it was well done. I kind of sucked, but yeah, it was a problem. We have a lot of study. We could probably use more campaign, to be quite frank. So, I'm gonna go with, yes, there might be truth in the occult. And we'll hope that we manage to get the Philosopher's Stone, though either way is good for me. Yes, obviously, you just ran from a curse, and the head alchemist was a superhuman, yeah. Then the crew finds the secret alchemy lab. There are many weird machinations and potions inside, but one treasure stands out. Ah, we didn't get the Philosopher's Stone. We got the harder to get one. The gives us 150 renown and 2 insight. We can get 2 secrets, of which secrets are grand, which is recommended. We can also gain +1 encounter if we resolve an encounter deviously, or +2 campaign if we resolve it deviously. Now, encounter gives us more renown than any of the other ones. So, but we haven't really been doing devious encounters. We're more set up for friendly or for aggressive. So I actually think that the recommended 2 secrets is probably our best bet here, because that will give us lots of status and research. So I'm going to go for the secrets. Look at all that. Oh, so good. An ancient copy of the occult masterpiece, a great find. With the fort explored and its secrets unveiled, the expedition can safely be called a success. So, we managed to do an aggressive run. We got 3 different things. So let us see what it all adds up to. And we'll get an extra campaign. And an extra encounter. So we got to resolve 476 renowned, 238 research, 769 status, and 467 gold. Fantastic. That puts us in 7th place. We are now in 7th place. We are very well on our way to doing this. So, small discoveries. Interesting findings from some inspiring upstart explorers. Exotic location uncovered in the Hungarian fort by the promising explorer Victor Signac. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this awesome autocrat. We did it! With that great adventure behind you, you can send a report to an explorer welcoming city. This will unlock new possibilities on the world map, but you can only unlock 1 city per expedition. Later expeditions might add new options. Who are you going to send your report? Are we going to send it to Constantinople to open up another entourage hall and modest trinket shop, or are we going to send it to New Orleans to unlock an equipment shop and a modest entourage hall? We get an entourage hall either way, but it's whether we want a full equipment shop or a trinket shop, really. So a trinket shop will be just trinkets, and equipment shop will have all 3 categories of things. A full entourage hall will have more things, much like this one does, and a modest one will have less things, much like this one does. And we can level up Philippe. What do we think, chat? Constantinople or New Orleans? You guys tell me. While I enjoy some water. New Orleans? Okay. We can go with New Orleans. Greetings, explorer. We down here in New Orleans read all about your amazing adventures. Just so you know, our shops in downtown New Orleans have some special offers just for people like you. We hope to see you soon, Governess Johnson. So, now we have New Orleans as well as San Fran Saloon. So, let us upgrade our engineer. We do have a beguiler. Nice. So we can have a thick needle, which gives his amnesia shot 25% power. So it would have a 75% times attack. Or double dose, which can hit an additional target. It only really hits 1 target right now. Yeah, only the first target in a line is affected currently. It gives them a debuff on armor, speech defense, and grit for a turn, and removes 1 point of attitudes opposing the current one. Ability does not increase aggro of the affected units. So we can get 2 people with that 50% chance of debuff, or We can give it power. More targets is good. All right. And then we have tranquility. Target becomes excited if it is positive, giving it extra speech. Affects allies within the target circle, including Philippe. Heals all allies and gains 20% power each turn while off cooldown with a maximum of 60% power. And then we also get an extra trinket slot. Do I have to... unlock. Alright, so now we have 2 trinket slots. And our healing capability is much better. He is a level 3 crew member. But he is a beguiler, an engineer, and a little bit of a rogue. Alright. Okay, we're in a good spot. So, let's spend some research, shall we? +1 study whenever you enter a challenge node of your choice for the first time. Or 2 supply capacity. 2 supply capacity. And this one. Victor trains everyone to pay extra attention when exploring the wilds. An expedition leads to unknown locations full of discoveries made. The crew trains to take an extra good look whenever a certain type of challenge arrives. Nature, culture, technique, or wits. That's a good question. We don't really have the skills for a nature challenge. So getting just a +1 study token anytime we enter a nature challenge for the first time might be a way of evening out the fact that we are terrible at nature. We've been able to deal with cultural challenges and wits challenges just fine. We haven't really run into a technique challenge, but I know that we will. But I think that we're more qualified for the other 3 than we are a nature challenge. So this would balance out if we have no other choice but a nature challenge. Yeah, we'll be trying to avoid them. But if we have no other choice, it would still give us +1 study every time we do it for the first time. Or we could double down on something we're better at. What do we think, chat? Do we help ourselves out with the ones that we're bad at just in case, or do we double down on something more easy? Like, we haven't even seen a technique challenge, but I actually think we'll be fine with those. So, we've seen a lot of cultural challenges though. What do we think? Do the new stuff? Okay. Well, we haven't seen a technique challenge. Technique challenge? Rather than consolation prizes. That's fair, Trav. Well, Bramble is very excited about technique challenge. We haven't run into one yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine because we have an engineer. So I'm going to go with that. We still have research, so going to unlock. We can unlock, let's see, history if we want to make the most of our actions. Anthropology, if we want to focus on a certain attitude. Psychology, if we want to become renowned through status. Engineering, renowned through gold. Nature sciences, renowned through research. Yeah, we probably are. I'm gonna unlock history. Lobbyist. Gain 1 insight every time you finish. We're gonna get historians first. And we don't have quite enough for this, but... Apparently we have enough for something. Sure. There we go. That is all that we can unlock. There. Let's see here. We can take jobs for more research. What do we want? Let's see what this has. Our engineer already has this, so we don't. The monkey wrench isn't really that great for us. Let's upgrade this shop for better stuff. The athlete stamina perk. Gaining the diplomat languages perk. Ooh. I want that for you. And I want this for you. And I'm gonna put this over here. Nobody's really wearing gloves right now. Oh no, we have 2 people wearing gloves. Never mind. It's expensive. Yeah, let's do it. I just can't do it again. What can I get? I can't go there either. Okay. Let's see what this has. A monocle. And a cooking pot. Ooh. I actually can get the cooking pot. Survivalist cooking, tactician, weapon expert, athlete tough? Wow. Book of Rage, Sadness, Horrors. Interesting. Goodness. I'm just gonna grab this cooking pot. There we go. So that's all our money. Now we have status. Let's see what this has. Journalists and traders. What about specialists? This specialist gives us extra study if we resolve friendly. Dirt gains athlete stamina or quick thinker nimble, and you gain status from collect tokens. Gain diplomat negotiations or athlete tough. Gain gold from campaign tokens. Survivalist cooking and naturalist geology. Gain gold from study tokens. We cannot get... We already gained a specialist from here. We could just grab all the helpers if we wanted. Or upgrade it. And... Oops. Let's see here. We don't have anyone level 4 yet, which is why I avoided these guys. Okay. I'm gonna clear out their helpers. There we go. I think we're just gonna grab helpers. Yeah. And then we can upgrade this for the next specialist, which we can just barely grab. So extra study from friendly, extra collect from friendly, but think we're gonna go with BG Hunter this time. An extra collect for aggressive. I think is our next bet. Here we go. Alright. Now, what do we want more of? Research, gold, or status? Because we can do jobs. What do we think? Research, gold, or status? I actually think that opening up research is probably the best bet. Because this is like a passive that always helps us. So I would like to go to Berlin and do research. You are our research man. What do we need for our next research? A lot, I think. Do this again. So, yeah, next research costs 80. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And then +2 study when spending insight in Berlin. So we go back to Berlin and do more. Because every time we do this, our renown goes up. Alright, that gets us our next. So if we do this, choose one. 50% down from gold, status, or research. We got a lot of research in our last run. It really just depends on what you guys think. I've been kind of running towards research, so research? Is that the consensus? Stack them? Okay, research. So observations is completely filled. So we still have, look at this. Now we get even more. We have double downed. And now we can get more insight. Let's see, gain an extra token when you spend insight. Enter encounters. I think we're gonna go here. Yeah, more insight is good. And then, last but not least, there. We can't spend it on anything there, but that's okay. So, that's all of our resources spent. Victor is level 2. Philippe is level 3. Molly is still level 2. We have more status from campaign tokens, more research from study tokens, more gold from collect tokens, more status from encounter tokens, and more gold from encounter tokens. And we get extra collect tokens if we resolve an encounter aggressively, and extra study tokens if we resolve it friendly. So that's where we're at right now. We also have 12 supplies and 7 resolve. Not too terrible. So now we have even more options. Now we can go to the level 2-star options that were kicking my butt, or we can go to a level 3 options that will kick my butt even harder. What do you think, guys? What do you think? We could go back. We could go to the Highlands. We can go to Memphis. We can go to Mali. We can go to the Caribbean island, or we can go to an Andean adventure in Peru. We've been to the Icelandic Isles and to the Hungarian fort. Mali? Is it Mali time? Alright. We are headed to Mali. So, we are exploring for the mysterious witch doctor. They're full of good-spirited villagers and devious hyenas, and a friendly approach might help, which we are set up for. Expect plenty of rogue, athlete, and beguiler challenges, and you might find lots of gold. Here we go. Recently, the world has grown interested in the cultural treasures from West Africa. A group of people little studied and understood still lives in those areas. A prosperous clan lives in a large village somewhere near. Victor is positive you'll find a treasure there. Let's see where this village is. So that is our goal. However, this village has not been kind to strangers. Their leader, a witch doctor, has always refused the pleas of travelers. They say he finds them boring and rude, and could not touch his heart. If you want best results, you'll have to find a way to appease the witch doctor. That's research. That's research with an encounter. This is a wits challenge. This is just gold. I'm gonna go for... the encounter. We're gonna be as friendly as can be. Between some sturdy rocks, you find a pretty big cave. A cool breeze come out. A number of things could happen in the caves, or do we continue exploring because the cave looks too dangerous? Oh, come on. We want to see what's in this cave. Let's go. You continue through the cool cave. The cool air alone makes the travel worth it, but Philippe is still jumpy. Not long after, you find a crossroads. Left, straight, or right? We don't know what will happen. It might be a maze. 1, 2, or 3, left, straight, or right? You guys tell me. Let's see what the chat has to think. Always keep your hand on the left while in a maze. That is a good thought. Left is the only vote on the board. I could do a poll, but I feel like you guys can just tell me. What do we think? If there's a fireman's pole, use that. I don't think we have one. Alright, well, it looks like we're just gonna go left. Not too shabby. After exploring, you find some rare minerals. These will aid you quite nicely. You keep on walking for hours and you're running out of torches. The crew is about to turn back when Molly sees some light at the end of the tunnel. The crew rushes outside. Let's see where we've ended up. You're outside and not a moment too late. A big chunk of the cave collapses just a few minutes after leaving. The crew reorients itself and presses on to find the witch doctor. Well, look at all this research that is now out of reach. Well, there's supplies and a nature challenge here. We could go backwards. This gets us closer. No idea where that goes. It's just unexplored. I want the research. We kind of doubled down on research. Oh, Bramble Rose, you're funny. Not that kind of poll. I mean, we've got plenty of supplies, so I'm gonna head back to this and do the nature challenge. Let's see what happens. You arrive at a small tribal settlement and are invited to stay the night. The tribe invites you to participate in a ritual to prove strength and courage. This year's challenge is walking on burning coals. So we could just watch and socialize with the locals, which will give us 2 supplies and 1 campaign. Molly has a 43% chance and possibly a bonus to collect. Philippe has the least amount of chance at 29, but a bonus to study. Or Victor has a 56% chance with a bonus to collect. She has athlete skills, but he just has armor and fighter. I'm gonna try with Victor. Let's no reward without risk. So 56% chance. Let's go. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes, we did it. Victor walks barefoot towards the starting line of the coal parkour, while the others join the tribesmen in some chanting. Victor takes a deep breath and walks over the burning coals without any sign of pain. The tribe is impressed, and Victor's performance has given explorers a good reputation. Nicely done, us. Go for this research or go all the way back for this one? Do a wits challenge. We could do an encounter. Encounter tokens give the most renown. I'm gonna go here. In the middle of the desert, you find an interesting red bark tree. You take some samples to study it along the way. Ooh, more research and a cultural challenge. Ooh, this could be a treasure. I'm gonna go here. You see the remains of an old battle with many broken weapons. You may focus on the historical value or take some valuable weapons. Philippe studying the area will get us the best chance. Or we could just... Yeah, I think Philippe is the way to go. Don't let us down, Philippe. Don't let us down. Phew! We did it! Philippe determines what happened here in the past. 2 tribes must have gone to war over a nearby lake. Philippe writes down his findings. Many, many researches. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going here. A bountiful place. The crew is tired, but you feel that someone might find some supplies with some effort. 93% chance? Heck yeah, let's go. We are doubling down on research, so let's... No. Come on. Phew! Philippe dodged through the heat and found some extra edible plants for supplies. Fantastic. When the crew splits up to cover a larger area, Molly finds a small mud pyramid. You can hear the hissing of snakes inside, and a skeleton lies in front of the entrance. You're sure to find something really good in there, but going through there must be resolve breaking. So we could investigate the mud pyramid anyway, not go there, or Molly is fearless and investigates the mud pyramid. The crew member is very brave. Let's go. It's a hellish tour, and Molly kicks around the snakes desperately, but Molly makes it to the center of the mud pyramid. There you find a clay tablet about Songhai princes. Molly thinks about how to use this find. We could sell it for lots of gold. A great source for studying West African history, or use these secrets to leverage fame in Africa. So, a treasure hunt, which is like a collect but better. A discovery, which is like a research, a study but better. Or a secret, which is like a campaign but better. Since we're going like all study, I'm gonna just double down on studying. Discovery. After choosing, Molly rushes back to the crew, not wanting to be in the pit of snakes 1 second longer. The crew's impressed with Molly's show of bravery. And we can get a campfire story. Let's go. So, It's time to do a study story. Victor adamantly makes a point to discuss a weird cultural phenomenon you observed earlier today. The crew really just wants sleep, but a rambling Victor makes that virtually impossible. In the end, the crew gives in and joins Victor in the discussion, which turns out to be very interesting. Tasty. A small gold mine. You could go in for a few swings with the pickaxe. Sure. Collect a nice haul of gold. This could be an epic encounter. Or we could go for supplies. Treasure or supplies, guys? Treasure or supplies? What do we think? I think that this is where we're going to leave it for today, actually. We have 10 out of 12 supplies. We're pretty good. But I'm going to save the game here. And we are going to continue this tomorrow. So, you guys have plenty of time to decide whether we go after the safe route or we go after the epic encounter. With tomorrow, when we continue this renowned explorer's journey at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So, thank you guys for joining me on this renowned explorer's adventure, and I will see you again tomorrow because I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. If you would like to know when I go live, feel free to follow me here on Twitch and put on your notifications, or alternatively, you can go over to Twitter and do the same thing. Twitter has the bonus of seeing what I retweet, which is sometimes art, sometimes fanfiction, sometimes D&D stuff, and various other things, to get to know me more. So that is the option. All of my VODs for this entire playthrough can be found on, well, will be found on YouTube. So if you'd like to catch up on what you missed when we started this game, feel free to head over there, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you know when the VOD goes live and you can catch up. Or you can check out any of my other playlists of games that I have streamed in the recent past. For any time, day or night. I am your company whenever you feel like it. So I hope to see you all again tomorrow. But as a streamer, I do try to support my fellow streamers because we're all in this community together. So let's see what's. I don't have any friends to raid today. Oh no. I guess it's a Monday. But usually I have a friend to raid, so unfortunately I will have to leave it here. Usually we go and raid some friends. However, if there is a streamer that you would like to jump to right now, feel free to do so and give them all your love from me. If you're subscribed to my channel, you can use my emojis to do so. So thank you guys for joining me on this adventure with the Renowned Explorers International Society, and I will see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Bye, guys! See you tomorrow!